Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. My name is Ruan Marinho, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you one of my favorite SEO strategies, one of my highest intent keyword strategies on almost any website that you're going to be building. So if you're not familiar with this channel, I basically make videos on search engine optimization and digital marketing, and our company DevelopMark does this for clients, so I like to share exactly what we do with real clients on my channel. So let's get started. The reason why I wanted to make this video is because when you're doing local SEO, there's usually intent keywords that people type in to get the highest search traffic and the highest amount of leads. One of those keywords is pricing. A lot of people want to know what the cost is for a service when they land on a website. So in today's video, I'm going to be bringing you through a tutorial on how I create these pages and how I write the content for these pages and how I create unique information for these pages so that you can see how we rank these pages filled with great information that's going to rank on the first page of Google. Now, the first step of any SEO performance is figuring out what it is that you want to rank for. So a lot of the times when we do this type of service or we do this type of campaign, we're looking for keywords that we can rank our client for that's at the bottom of the funnel. The reason why that's so important, if you imagine a funnel like this, is all the keywords that are at the bottom of the funnel right here are generally the keywords that are going to convert into leads. And if you're a digital marketing agency like DevelopMark is, like our company is, then you know that to get clients results, you need to get them leads, or you need to at least get them traffic. And that traffic should convert into sales and leads. So I'm going to show you exactly how we do that by talking about pricing on our website, and we even do the same on our agency website. So pricing is something that's super critical that we put on websites, so I'm going to show you exactly how to convert these into leads using specific keywords that are bottom of the funnel, which are search intent keywords that are high value inside of Google. So let's start with this website here. This company is Twin Plumbing, and they have a water damage mold remediation company that we're redoing a site for. And they have mold, and they do the different types of services like leak detection, mold remediation, water damage, odor removal, bathroom remodel, these different types of keywords, but really we're focusing on mold, leak detection, and water damage. So with this new website that we're building, we have pricing set up on the home page here, and you can see pricing is not included on their existing website. Now, for the clients that we work with, when we build their website, we make sure that we have a pricing page available so customers can see exactly what it's going to cost for them to get a service done. Now, why might you think that that's super critical for a website like this? Well, first things first is a lot of people want to know how much it's going to cost for them to do the service. And a lot of the times, people are going to hide this information. So a lot of competitors are going to be scared to add this information, but we encourage our clients to put this information on their website to give a completely transparent user experience. So I'm going to show you how I break down these pages really quickly, and I'm going to show you what the goal is of these pages. But before we do so, let's go into the keywords. Now, if you're using a tool like Ubersuggest or you're using a tool like Google Keyword Planner, you're going to be able, or Ahrefs, you're going to be able to find the relative keywords that are inside of here. Now, I want you to pay specific attention to the questions and the same terms. So the main term is mold removal costs, black mold removal costs, cost of mold removal, how much does mold removal cost, professional mold removal cost. These are all keyword phrases that we're going to want to pay attention to when we're building out this page, and we're also going to want to pay attention to these questions inside of these actual phrases here that are going to result in an FAQ section, okay? So on this page, what I've done is I've gone ahead and just added in the SEO section of this actual page the mold removal, remediation, water extraction, restoration costs, and then I put the location that they're in. Now, we're probably not going to be able to rank nationally for this keyword phrase because it is a 13 out of 100, and the pages on the websites on the first page are things like House Logic, Home Advisor, Home Guide, Thumbtack, HGTV. A lot of these different phrases, there are a lot of these different websites that have a ton of domain authority. Now, the good thing about the client is they actually have a great domain authority to rank with to start. So with that great domain authority, we might actually be able to rank for a lot of these keyword phrases organically. You can see that they have a 41 out of 100 domain rank, whereas the competitors on the first page have an 88, 52 of 46. So we might be able to creep onto this first page and get to that first page. Now, ideally, we'd want to get the featured snippet, but it's just not doable with a lot of these websites having huge domain authorities unless we significantly create content that is better, which is our goal in this video. So let's get started. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to make sure that I have, inside of the H1 tag, a specific, or H2 I should say, a specific keyword that we want to target. And that keyword is a question, which is how much does mold remediation and removal cost? If I looked over to the Ahrefs post inside of here, you can see that what the biggest keyword was how much does mold removal cost? And I might want to add black mold removal in another subtext here, but basically we want to make sure that we're ranking for this keyword because it has the highest amount of search volume. Now, although we're not going to be able to rank nationally for this keyword, we are going to be able to rank local for that keyword inside of Los Angeles, because there's a lot of companies that don't create this content for local cost. Now, the same thing happens with remediation, right? So I added remediation inside of this tag as well, so you can actually see the feature benefit there, and you can see that we're trying to rank multiple keyword phrases. So inside of the article, I started writing content that was specific to this article by Home Guides, which you can see here, that stated the average cost of mold removal was $15 per 31 square foot. So whenever you're sourcing information like the one I just took from here, you want to make sure that you link to it, because you want to make sure Google doesn't discredit your website and get you a lower SEO ranking. You want to credit that website as much as possible. So what I did was I added a short blurb about the average pricing per square foot, and then I added a table, this very simple table that we have inside of here that shows you the average cost, the minimum cost, the maximum cost, and the national range. So homeowners can see all of the costs inside of here. Now, if I really wanted to add a call to action to this specific page, I would then do our cost, right? But that all depends on the size of the property that's being restored, right? So then what I did was I went in and I started to look at some of the other keywords that potentially people want to know pricing for, which includes attic mold, right? So inside of here, this is where keyword research becomes really important. You can see attic mold removal cost. So inside of here, I may want to actually take this out, and I may actually want to add an H3 tag or an H2 tag, probably an H3 to categorize it. And I can use this keyword that I've already discovered here inside of here, which is, where is it? I just saw it, attic mold removal cost. I might be able to just go inside of here and do attic, and then I'm going to add text content onto this page. Keep in mind, you can do this with any website. Just make sure that you have your H3 tag here. And then I'm going to write some text content to describe the attic removal cost and how much it can cost on a range from this client specific thing. So what we did was we actually interviewed the customer to understand exactly how much that they're going to charge for these said type services. So you can see here, when I pull up the notes, that you can see that we have attic mold costs from $800 to $6,500. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and write a quick blurb talking about this mold removal cost so people and homeowners can see the range for attic mold removal. And now obviously we're going to want to go down this list and try to get as many of these keyword phrases onto this page as possible, not only to help the homeowner as much as possible, but to also rank for additional keywords inside of the search engines. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write this data now, and then I'll be right back once this one is finished. Okay guys, so there you have it. There's the attic mold removal. So basically what I did was I went in and just added mold often grows in the attic of a home because of a roof leak, HVAC issue, and condensation from poorly insulated attic. Attic mold removal, and I internally linked this to their service page in case a homeowner wants to go in and actually contact them for this service. And treatments can range, and I added the range that the customer told me they bill inside of this actual post right here. So if a homeowner ever sees this, they're going to quickly be able to tell what the range is for an attic mold removal and choose this company because it's more, let's say, transparent than other companies. So I'm going to keep going down the list. I'm going to go ahead and add an H3 here, and I'm going to do a Crawlspace now because this is something that's important to them. Crawlspace mold removal cost. Okay, so mold removal cost. And before I go on, a lot of times what I like to do is I like to go in and see if the client has any type of video because I know this client specifically does have videos. So you can see that they do have a mold air testing cost, and then they have a kitchen mold removal cost, black mold. They have mold remediation, things like this that you want to go ahead and make sure that you can embed inside of these different types of things. Okay, so I'm only going to be able to use kitchen as well as air quality testing, so we can't do that just yet. But I'm going to go ahead and just do this video right here per se. I can go ahead and embed this video at the top of this post so homeowners can watch this video if they want it, okay? But I'm not going to do that. I'm actually just going to go ahead and start writing about the crawl space. So once again, let's talk about the Crawlspace. So the customer told me that it's worth about $700 to $5,000. That's the average range for a Crawlspace mold removal cost. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write a small blurb about Crawlspaces. I'm going to write why they're important to take a look out for, and instead of a basement, because this area there's more Crawlspace. So I'm going to go ahead and write that, and then I'm going to bring you back and show you what we've come up with. Okay, guys, so there we have it. Same thing happened with Crawlspace. I added the keyword inside of the heading tag, and then I wrote the content here in a nice, let's just say 150, 200 word description. And I added the price range inside of bold. And I'm going to go ahead and explain to you why that's important once we've written this complete article. But ideally speaking, you want to make sure that this is very visible for the customer to actually see when they come onto the website, alongside the internal link here that you can see happened for people to see that, this is actually a service that we provide. We may want to link them over to there. So let's keep moving. So we just completed Crawlspace. Then there's bathroom. There's bathroom mold, right? So that's one thing that you may want to actually look at too. So that's a big keyword that people type in. So I'm going to go ahead and here and type in bathroom mold removal cost. And then I'm going to move this down here. I'm going to add some text content onto here, very similar to how I did it before. And then I'm going to talk about how bathroom mold happens, okay? So now the cool thing is like with bathroom mold, they have already made a video about this. I know they have. So I'm going to go ahead and search this, and I'm just going to do bathroom mold here. Bathroom mold. Okay, so I'm going to just type that in there, and I know they've made a video about this, how to remove mold from your bathroom ceiling, right? Bathroom cleaning, how to remove mildew from shower caulking. These are all very specific phrases that I may want to add inside of here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just create some content here. So I'm going to go ahead and write this part here, and you're going to be able to see that, and then I'll show you exactly what it comes out to. Okay, guys, and there we have it. We have a full page created. Basically what I did was I covered all of these actual sections here. So I did I started with how much does mold in general, and I kind of broke it down into a nice little table that's very easy for the user to see. Then I went into attic, crawl space, bathroom, kitchen, video, and then I actually went in and created these little icons, and to see something here where you can see like the icon, and then it says explore our kitchen mold removal tips and tricks. These will be internal links that we're going to add for our user experience, so they can go and see if they want to do it themselves. There's going to be a nice article written for each of those pages that we already have from their website that we're going to be able to do, as well as provide some video information there. So we're good to go on that end. So I really quickly just wanted to show you this. Now, keep in mind that when we're creating this, we still have to do water damage restoration. So water damage restoration is one of those things where it's kind of different than mold in a sense. So water damage restoration, a lot of people ask about the pricing for that as well, and we have content being written right now for that specific keyword. But I really quickly just wanted to show you that this also looks great on side mobile. So when you look at it on mobile, it looks awesome. So, I have the accreditation here, I have this written here, then I have this, and you can see right here that this is it's broken down very nicely, right? So all of this spacing is broken down very nicely, and it breaks down all of these different types of costs for this specific type of page. So it looks great, okay? One thing that I might do is add some call to actions on this page when we launch the website, but as of right now, it looks really good, and there's really not much that I have to do. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you like this information, just make sure to like and comment, leave me know what your thoughts, and if you want to see more videos like this, just let me know. I love making tutorials, and I'd love to help out everybody that watches my channel, and I'll see you guys next time.